Welcome to Lunchtime News. I am Rhoda Ngonze. Will dig in. We start with court for the International War Crimes Division Court before Judge Richard Wabwire has set the 14th of September this year to resume with the hearing of a case where 19 suspects are accused in the twin bombing that occurred in Kampala on the 16th of November 2021. Although court was to read charges against the accused, this was impossible since state had just received the file of the case from police, thus requesting for more time. Prosecution in this matter is represented by Joseph Chomuhendo, and the accused persons are represented by Anthony Asimwe. The accused include Mwonge Yusuf, Chiamba Ismail, Juko Bashir, Nashtende Sharon, Chisitu Mohammed, Bogere Muniru, Namfuka Aaron, Bumba Amar, Musinguzi Sadiq, Sebunya Hassan, Nsubuga Nadir Faizo, Aisha Jero, Wambede Twaha, Zam Naiga Sako, among others. The 19 were arrested from different parts of the country and have been remanded to Luzira and Chigo prisons. Now, the hearing of the Masaka murders case involving MPs Mohamed Segirinya and Allen Sewanyana has flopped. This followed the absence of Honorable Mohamed Segirinya, who is receiving treatment abroad, and the pending application in the Constitutional Court by the accused seeking to change their trial before this court. The legislator challenged the double trial of different files, however, with the same facts and the order by this court that some witnesses in this matter will testify in camera. Judge Alice Komhanji Kahuka set 25th September to resume the hearing. Lawyer Samuel Muhizi highlighted to UBC about the unpleasing health status of Honorable Mohamed Segirinya, who is now receiving treatment in Amsterdam. The legislators are facing charges of terrorism, 3 counts of murder plus aiding and abetting terrorism, attempted murder, all alleged to have been committed in Greater Masaka.
That is traveling to Germany.
Mukocha udoluwabinga lukulembeddwamu Joseph Chomuhendo lusabye kkooti eyongezeeyo omusango guno kubanga egoye mu kusaba kw'abavunaanwa okw'okuyimiriza okuwuliriza omusango guno.
Now, Lions Club International District 411B leaders have, for the year 2023-24, have been installed at a ceremony held at Silver Springs Hotel, Bugolobi. The district leadership, led by the district governor for 411B, Dr. Stanley Bobikire, and his cabinet, was sworn in by the immediate past multiple council chairperson, District 411, Robert Munanura. Past District 411B Governor Veni Tinkumanya officiated the ceremony.
More probably will you perform the duties and responsibilities of the district governor of 411 Uganda to the best of your ability.
I will do it to my level.
The Lions Clubs of Uganda new leadership for the Lionistic year 2023-2024 has been sworn in and installed during a ceremony held at Silver Springs, Bugolobi.
Is there anybody who would like to resign? If not, delete. Please give them another big hand of applause. Now I don't know how this photo moment will be.
Lion Dr. Stanley Bobikire was sworn in as the new district governor for 411B, that comprises of 56 clubs with close to 2,000 members across the country.
From herself to you, by pressing the chain of leadership on your shoulders.
The past multiple district council chairperson for 1-1, Robert Munanura, performed the installation ceremony.
Is there any person I have not installed? Please come forward.
Those sworn in include the first and second vice district governors, the cabinet secretary, region chairpersons, zone chairpersons, and advisory committee members were sworn.
District officers, as cabinet officers, as secretary, treasurer, whichever office that we hold. And let us all promise that we shall work with him together to put our district at another level.
Also sworn in and installed were the Leos Club's leadership that mainly consists of youth still at school.
As Leo District President, perform these duties the best of your ability.
In his acceptance speech, Dr. Stanley Bubikire promised to ensure quality voluntary service by the Lion District for 1-1B Uganda.
We as the DG team this year, the only thing we can do is to maintain the stamina and sometimes even accelerate more.
Past District Governor Lion Vinnie Tinkumanya in his key address advised Lions Clubs of Uganda and world over to continue offering humanitarian services to the less fortunate members of society.
Services that we render, particularly in the health sector, in the community development sector, in the environment.
The installation ceremony was also graced by former Minister East African Community, who is also a past district governor, Shem Bagaine, among other luminaries. Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
The Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Uganda has urged Muslims across the nation to transcend their differences and come together with a shared commitment to the cause of Islam. This was during a peace symposium organized by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community Kampala region at the headquarters of the community in Wandegeya.
Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Uganda have stated that the lack of a unifying system of leadership in the Muslim world is the major cause of disputes among Muslims that has hindered the progress of the peaceful message of Islam.
Omubaka Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam obuwanguzi bwe yasobola okutuukako teyabutuukako lwa kitala ng'abalala bwe mpulira babijweteka no. But because Muslims had one leader, one central leader,
the National Secretary Outreach Department Sheikh Dr. Adam Hamid Sembaje has urged Muslims across the nation to wholeheartedly embrace the leadership of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community's caliphate, highlighting its potential to foster unity among Muslim populace.
Khilafat is a spiritual institution of leadership in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. It is not political in any way, it is not financial in any way, but it encourages members to be peaceful, to be spiritual, to follow the Holy Prophet Muhammad in all peaceful way possible. The message that I have for all the Muslims in Uganda and the Muslims in Africa at large is to seek this blessed institution of Khilafat so that we can all be united on the rope, on the institution which was established by God the Almighty.
A Ugandan economist who attended the symposium, Dr. Kosea Wambaka, commended the efforts of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community towards moral and spiritual nurturing of communities.
Actually, the reason we are having problems with the youth is because they don't know God. They have nothing to lose. They have no shame. And a person who has no shame is a very difficult person to control. So I am very happy that the programs of this Ahmadiyya Muslim Association of Uganda, they are looking at manners, they are looking at education, they are looking at equality. And those are the pillars education.
The Ahmadiyya Muslim community is known all over the world for organizing peace symposia and conventions, which are used as platforms to call people towards their creator, spread the message of peace, and foster harmonious relationships among individuals. Nahoho Rashid Matselele, UBC TV.
And with that, we take a quick break. When we return, more details.
It's super fast internet. Oh, it's a super camera. It's a super battery.
Phone battery full.
Yeah, it's a super deal. Get the Kapote Super from MTN now at a reduced initial deposit of only 49,000 shillings and pay the balance in Pola for as low as 833 shillings per day. Grab this Super Kapote deal this Christmas and get 2 GB of free MTN data every month for 8 months. Get the Kapote Super now from any MTN shop countrywide. Everywhere you go, MTN. Regulated by UCC.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the Parish Development Model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The Parish Development Model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Introducing the Infinix Note 30 series in partnership with Airtel Uganda, a smartphone where style meets functionality. Take charge of the day with special features like the 108MP triple camera and 68 watts fast charge, and the best part is you can use this phone to charge other phones. You also will enjoy free 3 GB from Airtel every month for 3 months on each new device purchased. Dial *100#, select data and devices to get your free data. The Infinix Note 30 series Spark, a connection in partnership with Airtel, a reason to imagine.
These days, our homes are no longer just the places we live. It's where we attend meetings, go to class, keep each other safe, and entertain ourselves. To do this smoothly, you need a reliable internet connection. Buy the MTN WakaNet router, which connects up to 32 devices and gets a free 40 GB data bundle at only 149,000 shillings. Or buy the MTN WakaNet MiFi at only 75,000 shillings and enjoy a free 15 GB bundle to stream, study, work, and play on the go. Visit any MTN service center to buy the MTN WakaNet router or MiFi and enjoy the internet that does amazing things.
Welcome back. You are still watching Lunchtime News. Now in business news, the global cloud communications company Infobip, it predicts that artificial intelligence and small to mid-sized enterprises will play a pivotal role in fueling the growth of the communications platform as a service market over the next 7 years, according to their communications platform as a service growth outlook 2023 report. The global market for cloud-based communication platforms is set to skyrocket, reaching $100 billion by 2030, a substantial increase from the current valuation of $20 billion.
CPaaS technology offers organizations of all sizes efficient tools for customer engagement, particularly as digital transformation reshapes the business landscape.
CPaaS is communication platform as a service, and we use it every day. And it has really evolved over the last 30 years. From a simple SMS receiving a notification or a communication from your favorite service provider. It could be your health provider, it could be your transport service provider, it could be your telecom service provider.
The report, compiled in collaboration with CPaaS Acceleration Alliance and industry experts, suggests that within the next 3 years, around 90% of global enterprises will strategically adopt CPaaS as a crucial IT skill set.
Businesses exist primarily to solve societal problems, and a byproduct of that is now profit. Yeah? And for them to realize profit and solve those problems, first of all, they need to reduce their operational costs. CPaaS does that for you. Yeah? CPaaS reduces, you don't have to invest in huge servers, you don't need to invest in huge capital investments. You can just cherry pick what applications, what channels. So if your customers are good in voice, then you as a business can be able to pick voice.
CPaaS enables organizations to integrate communication functionalities, including voice, video, chat, and messaging in their applications. This versatility allows businesses to effectively utilize various communication channels, adapting to shifting customer preferences. As more mid- and large-scale Ugandan businesses adopt AI automation of processes and data, communicating with all stakeholders like clients and partners efficiently and accurately has become a prerequisite. The report also credited CPaaS for expediting digitalization trends during the COVID-19 pandemic, citing examples like the surge in telemedicine services. Wadulo Makanold, UBC News in Kampala.
And now in sports, it was joy, dance and celebrations as the cricket community in Uganda welcomed the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup trophy to the Pearl of Africa. The monumental trophy that is on a world tour ahead of the 2023 World Cup event arrived in Uganda on Saturday evening. Now words cannot express the feelings of joy, excitement and delight as cricketers and cricket fans set their eyes on the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup trophy touching down at Entebbe Airport. There was a viewing ceremony first at State House hosted by the Vice President on behalf of President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. At this viewing, the VP affirmed government's stand on supporting cricket and the national cricket teams as they vie for slots in the 2024 World Cup.
Receiving our official jersey for the Uganda cricket. That's our team kit, and thank you for always leading us and making our flag fly high.
Well, that does it for lunchtime news. Do stick around. I am Rhoda Ngonzi. Good afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
On the journey of AGOA, one of the things that first happened was to train over 2,000 girls.
So there were many problems for investors at the time I joined Uganda Investment Authority. And our role was to identify them, go to government and say, you've got to change this.
In 1986, we had about 2,000 kilometers of what we would have called paved road, but in very sorry state.
I want to thank UBC that enables us to get these very important messages.
Showcasing where we were and how far we have come.
The Kalanga Infrastructure Services Limited, we signed an implementation agreement where we are running 2 ferries, we're generating and distributing power to the entire Bugala Island, supplying clean piped water.
Even Enterprise Uganda, we started with 5 people. Today we're all over the country. When you are approached by UBC,
every week,
please make time and offer us the benefit of knowing where you came from, what you are doing, where you are headed to, so that we can all appreciate that things can be done.